Good morning.
Morning.
How are you doing? How are you?
Good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, now I can.
I'm doing good. How are you?
Good, thank you. So you're in Cookville right now.
Yeah, it's actually Baxter is like a nearby city, but very close by.
And you're
I love the birds. Where are you at?
yeah, it's my backyard. It's 6 a.m. here though, so it's the birds are just waking up, I guess.
I love it. We have a massive backyard too. I do it every morning. Wake up 6 a.m. with my coffee, and I'm just with the birds. I love it.
But you're from Brazil, correct?
Brazil.
Do you live here now or are you just preparing?
Just preparing. I actually live in the Cayman Islands now.
Oh, okay.
I left Brazil over 10 years ago. And I've just been living for.
Oh, so you haven't been in Brazil. You haven't lived in Brazil permanently for a while. 10 years, that's a long time. So you qualified out of the Cayman Islands. Did you have to go to the South America?
Yeah. Well, I was here. I do the season like I came to Mayhem every like open, and I just stay for the season. And then yeah,
From open on. How'd you find CrossFit?
I love it. I fell in love with it from like day one.
But how'd you find it?
Oh,
How'd you get involved?
I was actually I was in New Zealand at the time. I lived in New Zealand, and I just one friend of mine in Brazil told me, "Hey, you should try this," and I went to try, and I fell in love with it. I was like, "This is crazy."
What year was that?
2013.
So a long time ago. You've been doing CrossFit for a while.
I've been yeah.
Then about 10 years later, you qualified for your first games in 2022.
Yeah.
When in that journey, I like to ask people this question, but when in that from 2013 to 2022, when did you know, okay, I can go to the next level?
I well, it was never my intention to go to the next level, to go to the games. Really, like I would watch it. I'm like, this is madness, right? Like, and but I love competing, so I did all the. I lived in New Zealand and then Hong Kong, so I did the Pacific Regional. Um, I did like 3 or 4 years Pacific Regionals, and I just love it to be on the field and just compete. Um, and but I would look at the games and I'm like, oh my god, this is crazy, like ever. And then whenever you guys changed the format to like, if you're from South America, you're gonna compete in South America. And I was like, I wonder, can I like be the fittest in South America? I had no idea my level in compared to the girls in South America because I was always in Asia or Australia. And then I got real close in 2021. I got third, and I was like, "Oh shit, this is you know see the best in my region."
How'd you do in the semifinal? Did you win?
Yeah, it's my third year winning South America, so pretty happy.
Wow, congrats. And so 22, 23, both years you went to the games and now third year. So you're an old timer.
The charm.
Are you approaching it differently or what are your thoughts on going to the games this year?
Am really enjoying the process this year. I think the last couple of years I was like always very nervous and you don't know what to expect. But this year I feel so much more confident and like enjoying training a little bit more and having fun with it and not putting so much pressure on myself. I'm like, I want to be healthy when I get there. I want to, and I want to make the cuts. Yeah, I've been enjoying my training a lot more this year for sure.
Do you and who do you train with when you're in Mayhem? Because when I've been there before and it's like a lot of people doing their own thing sometimes.
Yeah, but basically like the main workouts, everybody's kind of doing the same but different times.
Yeah.
I just jump in with whoever is doing whatever. I'm not really, I train with Guy, I train with Roman, I train with everyone. Um,
Yep.
yeah, I try not to do it anything by myself. There's people around, so why would you do that?
Do you when you're with Guy, do you speak Brazilian or Portuguese to him?
Yeah, yeah. Cool. He's a funny. He keeps the environment light. Like he makes fun. It's cool.
Um, and that's Mayhem's like your family now. You love that crew, that group, that whole environment.
Yeah, I've been here. That's my third year coming over and spending the season. So it feels like a second home.
After the games, you'll go back to Mayhem or back to the Cayman Islands.
Back to the Cayman Islands for the off season. Yeah.
And where do you train when you're in the Cayman Islands?
CrossFit Cayman is the only
Oh,
cross.
cool. Do they have a nice setup?
Cool. It's a small gym, of course. Anywhere it will be small compared to Mayhem.
Yeah.
We make it work. They're super nice, and I'm loving being part of uh, the gym there.
What'd you think of what we announced yesterday?
I love it. I like. I I'm not your endurance athlete, but I've been working on my run, and I see the difference in semifinal this year, and I can't wait to like see where I'm at with like a kind of a biathlon kind of thing, right? I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. The on the swim, have you been swimming a lot? Do you swim a lot? Because the Mayhem, well, I know Rich used to swim a lot. I don't know now that Rich isn't as involved with the team as much if they still swim as much.
But we do swim. Yeah, we swim on our days off, on the rest days. We swim a lot. Um, I'm very comfortable in the water too. So
And Chad, what do you think about Chad?
that's gonna be a challenge. I think I Chad. I like what it represents. I love it. The meaning of it, and I think a lot more like mental toughness than it can always step up.
Yeah,
You know,
yeah, yeah, for sure.
it's gonna be a mental one, and
It is 100% going to be a mental one, and that's like entirely, I think, the point of having it is just that mental grind and challenge. And you can always step up, like you said, but can you always push and go faster and sustain a faster pace, especially when you see the people to your left and right maybe going faster than you? So yeah, I'm really excited about it.
yeah, yeah, me too. Me too. I've never done so. We'll be cool to do with everyone in a setup like that. Will be cool.
Um, I'll say this: it's the last one before the first cut.
Hey.
So talk about the extra added pressure. It's the seventh event prior to it's the Saturday morning event, and then after that, that's when we cut down to 30. So it with the current mental stress of it, there's also that additional pressure because people are going to have to go faster to make the cut line.
Yeah. How bad do you want it? That's gonna be
Yep,
awesome.
exactly. When do you head out to Texas?
I head out on on the 6th.
Okay.
The first into Texas, and hopefully no delays. I can get to registration and do everything. But yeah.
Are there any other? Do you talk to the other Brazilian athletes, or do you give them recommendations or give them advice since you've been there a few times?
Julia Cato been there with me on the first year. She's cool, so she's a little bit more familiar. I don't really talk much to Andrea, but we talked like before the podium, and she's excited. She's like, and I'm like, she's like, I'm already all booked. I'm like, all right, cool.
Her story's crazy. She's doing that and the Masters. It's pretty wild.
So what are you gonna do? And she's like, both. I'm like, she's like, yeah, fights for both, and I'm already set. I'm like, okay, awesome.
I I think the only male who had a chance at doing the same thing was Will Morad, but he ended up hurting himself at the semifinal. So he didn't go to. He's not going to either. I don't think. Not the games, but I don't know if he can still do the Masters.
Girls, I think you're making history right here, like, because I don't remember any of like.
Yeah, she's definitely making history. It's pretty cool, and a Brazilian athlete is doing it. That's awesome. Well, you're getting ready to head to your morning sessions, right? Before you go, do you have any questions for me?
Actually, I do. Actually, it's more of a like a ask.
Okay.
Oh, I'm a CrossFit level 3 coach,
Oh, wow. Congratulations.
and I just recertified a couple months ago, and I was trying to get my level 4, and I just can never get in on a level 4. And you know how every winner of semifinal you get like a level 1 or level 2, and this is my third year. I'm like, I'm already at 3 level 3. Give me, but I never get anything other than just online, online courses, and I'm out of online courses to do. I'm like, I don't have any more online courses I could do on the website. So if you could hook me up on a level 4.
Yeah, done. Email me, dave@crossfit.com for qualifying to the games and all of this and for being a big part of the community. And that's amazing that you're an athlete that's a level 3. So cool. I don't know if I can't imagine there's any other athletes who have their level 3. There might be. I should start asking that question. But
Yeah. I think one of those guys, they were doing like a search, and they are saying like, oh, most of CrossFit athletes, they're not even a level 1. And I'm like, hey, like,
well, Caroline Lambre, she has her level 4 now. She's the coach. She's the coach of Jeff Adler.
yeah.
So she has her level 4.
Yeah, like I'm ready. I'm ready.
Do you coach at the gym?
Yeah.
Oh,
I coach more, of course, off season when I'm
yeah.
time, but I've been coaching for over 10 years now, so I love it.
You should think about trying out for the level 1 seminar team.
Yeah, I'll totally
Okay,
think.
we'll follow up on that too.
Let's do it.
All right, Victoria, thanks a lot for the interview. I had a lot of fun and definitely I'm looking forward to meeting you and seeing, or we met before in passing, but spending more time with you at the games this year.
Thank you so much. I'll see
Thanks
you.
a lot. Bye.